Hello and welcome to your daily cricket show, Cricket Happenings, dear friends and subscribers. I'm out here to tell you that Chennai Super Kings are the eventual winners of the Indian Premier League 2018, and Chennai Super Kings under Mahendra Singh Dhoni has made a grand comeback, one could say. And also, I can say congratulations to Dhoni and his team members for lifting the IPL title for the third time in the history. And Sunrisers Hyderabad today losing the match to Chennai Super Kings. It was a very convincing victory. It was an 8-wicket victory by Chennai Super Kings over Sunrisers Hyderabad in a packed ground here at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. And just talking about this game, it was all about Sunrisers Hyderabad. Really did not put they got to 178 for 6. But for Chennai Super Kings, that total really proved very short, according to me. And Chennai Super Kings, especially Shane Watson, getting a ton in the final and joining 3 other players to have made tons in an IPL final. And what a knock from Watson. Started off, he had a hamstring problem, but he weathered it. And for 10 balls, he was scoreless. And in the next 47 balls, he rattled 117 runs, unbeaten runs at that, of just 57 deliveries, which included 11 fours and 8 thundering sixes into the Wankhede Stadium crowd. And what a knock from Shane Watson. And he was the one who took the Chennai Super Kings to their third IPL title. And as I said, congratulations to Dhoni and his team. And as far as the other match was concerned, after a great recovery which was staged by Dom Bess and Josh Butler, but today it was very quick work by Mohammad Abbas and Mohammad Amir as they bowled out because of the second new ball that was claimed. They bowled out England for 242. There was just 6 runs added, probably 7 runs added. It was all over, and finally Pakistan cleaned it up. Cleaned up the first test match by 9 wickets by scoring 66 for 1. Congratulations to Pakistan, especially considering the fact that Pakistan, as I said in my preview, I did not give much chances to Pakistan. Really, I have to eat my words, dear. All those fans, Pakistan fans who have been watching or hearing my cricket happenings. Yes, I did spoke a bit early. I have to commend Pakistan for doing this because I felt that Pakistan probably, I wouldn't say not had a chance, but I thought it would have been tough for them in English climes. But I thought one has to say that hats off to Pakistan for pulling up a victory in the first test match against England at the Lord's Cricket Ground to go 1-0 in this 2-test series. So we will come back to that, but yes, definitely the focus would be on the Indian Premier League Finals 2018 that happened between Sunrisers Hyderabad and Chennai Super Kings. Where Chennai Super Kings won the match by 8 wickets to pick up the third IPL title. The toss was won by Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the Chennai Super Kings captain, and he decided that Sunrisers Hyderabad would be the ones batting first on the Wankhede Stadium wicket. His bowlers Deepak Chahar and Lungi Giri did a good job first up. Chahar was swinging the ball. Giri was getting the ball to come at 135 to 140 clicks, and he was making life very difficult for the batsman when he was making it difficult to score runs. And then but it was the Chennai Super Kings who got an immediate reward in the second over when Shreyas Goswami, due to a misunderstanding with Shikhar Dhawan, was run out by a very sharp throw from Karan Sharma. Now, Karan Sharma was playing today in place of Harbhajan Singh, and he came into business right away as he relayed in the throw to Dhoni, and Dhoni whipped off the bails with Goswami. Caught shot for run out for 5 of as many balls. Dhawan was at the crease as he is joined by Williamson, and one knows that Dhawan and Williamson are the real mainstays of this Sunrisers Hyderabad success. in the IPL till reaching the finals. Well, they did their job. They tried to get things under control by playing in a very a good manner. They probably wanted to settle things down, and that's what they precisely was doing as Dhawan and Williamson went about their work as they pushed the score to 64. Shardul Thakur bowled was not his bowling was not so good, and while this was going on, Ravindra Jadeja was the one who broke that stand when he forced Shikhar Dhawan to go for a sweep shot, and in the process Shikhar Dhawan missed, and he was clean bowled by Jadeja for 26 of 25 deliveries, which included 2 fours and 1 6. Kane Williamson was at the strike, the non-strikers, and Kane Williamson he was nurdling it, but he also hit some very good strokes as well. One of the sixes that he hit was he hit 2 sixes in all and had 5 fours in his knock of 47 of 36, and I think he went after Shardul Thakur. He put Shardul Thakur into the crowd, and Williamson was there. And as I very rightly said, that they needed someone else to score in this SRH camp. Shakib Al Hasan came in and gave some company to Kane Williamson. Shakib Al Hasan played a real cameo of an innings of 23 of 15. That is 2 fours and 1 6. But before that, Kane Williamson, in fact, Mahendra Singh Dhoni made a brave move. He was seeing that the wickets were not coming, so he brought Karan Sharma, the leggy, into the mix, and Karan Sharma obliged his captain by drawing Williamson out of the crease, and in the process Dhoni effected a very, very easy stumping. So Williamson was gone for 47 of 36 deliveries, 5 fours and 2 sixes in that. Shakib Al Hasan's contribution 23 of 15, 2 fours, 1 6. And then Deepak Hooda, who unfortunately I have to say that he has not had a very good IPL tournament, was when Lungi Gidi came for his second spell, he picked up the wicket of Deepak Hooda for 3, and then it was only thanks to some big hitting coming in from Yusuf Pathan, who was there at the centre, slamming boundaries and sixes, he hit an unbeaten 45 of 25 deliveries, 4 fours and 2 sixes, but Carlos Brathwaite was the one who really gave him the finishing touches to the innings with slamming 21 of 11 deliveries with 3 sixes before becoming a victim of Thakur with the final delivery, and the Sunrisers Hyderabad ending up with 178 for 6 on the board of their 20 overs. The bowling, Lungi Gidi to me, as I said yesterday in my preview too, that Lungi Gidi to me was the key, and he bowled superbly. 4 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 26 for Lungi Gidi. Deepak Chahar 4 overs, none for 25. Shardul Thakur was a bit costly, 3 overs, 1 for 31. Karan Sharma 3 overs, 1 for 25, made his presence really count here. Dwayne Bravo unfortunately had to take a bit of tap here from the SRH batsman. 4 overs, 1 for 46, and Ravindra Jadeja bowled 2 overs, 1 for 24. Now, Chennai Superkings were given a target of 179 runs to win of their 20 overs, and they started off, as I said, Watson and Duplessis started off proceedings, and Duplessis was someone who hit one boundary, but one saw that Shane Watson was really struggling. He had a hamstring injury, and he was really struggling. He was not able to lay back to ball. His feet movement was very less, and that really made things very difficult for Shane Watson. Was really seeing that Shane Watson, a player normally likes to get on with the game, and he was not able to put bat on to ball, and he was really struggling at the crease, and for 10 deliveries he was scoreless. But after those 10 deliveries were gone, Shane Watson was a man totally transformed. Duplessis was the first victim, when Sandeep Sharma actually had Duplessis caught and bowled for 10 of 11 balls with 1-4 as Suresh Raina walked in. And as soon as Suresh Raina walked in, Shane Watson was getting into his groove. And Shane Watson, look at the man's transformation. After 10 balls, he has been scoreless. In the balance 47 deliveries, He delivered 117 unbeaten runs of just 57 deliveries in total, which contained 11 beautiful fours and 8 sixes. And take a bow, Shane Watson, with an hamstring problem, he went on clobbering the SRH bowlers at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai as 117 runs were slammed by Shane Watson. What a knock from Shane Watson. He was really going berserk. Suresh Raina on the other end was giving him company, but if you look at that stand that happened, it was basically from 16 for 1. The score, thanks to Shane Watson, galloped to 133 in the 14th over, and Suresh Raina's contribution in that was just 32 runs of 24 deliveries, 3 fours and 1 6, and the match started really once Shane Watson started that onslaught. The match totally drifted away from the SRH grasp, and Shane Watson was playing like a king in his own den. And Ambati Rayudu came in, and Ambati Rayudu was the one who actually did the winning hit, and which was very fitting so, as Ambati Rayudu has played very well in this IPL, and he was not out on 16 when the end came of 19 deliveries, 1 4 and 1 6 included. Watson was standing on a sort of a buccaneering knock of an unbeaten 117 of 57 deliveries, which included 11 fours and 8 sixes, 181 for 2, and Chennai Superkings lifted the Indian Premier League title for the 3rd time in the history. And Chennai Superkings were the rockers today at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. And it was an 8-wicket victory. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, 4 overs, 1 made a none for 17, definitely did a fine job with the ball. Sandeep Sharma, normally one sees Sandeep Sharma bowl in a very good manner, but today his line was totally shattered, especially it was Shane Watson climbing into Sandeep Sharma's deliveries by really thrusting him for boundaries and sixes. 4 overs, 1 for 52 for Sandeep Sharma. Siddharth Kaul also had an off day. His 3 overs were crashed by Watson for 43 runs without a wicket. Rashid Khan did a good job. Rashid Khan did the containment part very well, even though Watson was at his marauding best here. 4 overs, 1 made and none for 24. Shakib Al Hasan 1 over which got taken for 15. Brathwaite bowled 2.3 overs, no maiden, 1 for 27. And Shane Watson was the player of the final and also the player of the match. What a knock from Shane Watson. Take a bow. That was something, especially considering that he had a problem with an hamstring. I thought that was a brilliant innings from Shane Watson to get Chennai Superkings to their 3rd title in IPL history. Well, congratulations then to Chennai Superkings. And it's all over. So the Indian Premier League, it's all over. And Chennai Superkings are the champions of Indian Premier League 2018. Now let's get on to the next match, and we are talking about the test match between England and Pakistan. Today was the final day of the match, and it was a Pakistan victory in the first test, and that helped them go 1-0 in this 2-test series. And it was the 4th day. I beg your pardon there. It was the 4 days play here between England and Pakistan. And so, looking, as I said yesterday night when I was giving my broadcast, that the second new ball was due. Even though Butler and Dom Bess had done a fine job on the 3rd day, it was all about surviving that second new ball, which was the real key. And as I very rightly said, that's what precisely happened. They could not go the distance, as Mohammad Abbas and this one Dom Bess, the young debutant, actually went on. They could not stride on further, as just only 7 runs were added. As I said, the second new ball definitely did England in, and that was really something which was expected, and it was not easy to weather them, and that's what precisely happened. And but it was the bowling of Mohammad Abbas. What a bowler Mohammad Abbas is turning out for Pakistan. He took the Man of the Match award with a brilliant spell yesterday. That is today. What a spell from him. And he seems to be a player for the future for Pakistan. As I said, he's in the mold of Mohammad Asif, who is out of cricket, as we all know. So, looking at the card here for the England batsman, Butler was out for 67. He was LBW bowled Abbas for 67 with 6 boundaries. Dom Bess stumps were clattered by Mohammad Amir for 57 with 8 boundaries. And then Mohammad Amir took the wicket of Mark Wood for 4, forcing him to nick behind to the keeper. And Broad was also a victim, nicking behind to the keeper of the bowling of Abbas this time for naught. And it was Anderson and Amir with the second new ball completing what they wanted, and it was all done in a trice with only 7 runs added to the overnight total, and the Englishmen were all out for 242, thus setting a target of 66 odd runs to actually win the match. And it was a 4-wicket bag for Mohammad Amir and Mohammad Abbas, and Mohammad Abbas truly deserved the Man of the Match award for his brilliant spell. And as I said, Mohammad Abbas is really turning out to be a wonderful bowler in the making, no doubt about it. And they had Mohammad Amir, who was swinging the ball beautifully. And that was it. That was it as far as and then Pakistan had 66 runs to chase. The only solitary wicket that England got was when James Anderson found the stumps of Azhar Ali, who was gone for a boundary for 4. And then, Dom Bess definitely delivered one particular delivery which would remain in memory, and that was a real sharp turner from Dom Bess, the Rana Mafi, as Imam ul Haq knew nothing about it. It was wonderfully delivered by Dom Bess. Other than that, it was easy pickings. Haris Sohail really started playing some very bold strokes down the wicket, and also went aerial as well, and it was all over. It was a 9-wicket victory for Pakistan in the first test match at the Lord's Cricket Ground. Imam ul Haq was not on 18 with 2 boundaries. Haris Sohail was not on 39 with 6 fours and 1 6. Game over, and the first test going to Pakistan. With one more test to go, England would be hard pressed to go and win that match against Pakistan, if at all they don't want Pakistan to go and actually win the test series. As far as the bowling was concerned, Anderson 3 overs 1 for 12, Broad bowled 3 overs 1 made and none for 13. Dom Bess was costly, but one of his deliveries was a real beauty. 3.4 overs no made and none for 29, but Dom Bess can be very happy about this particular game of his. Whatever be to England, I think they recovered. They definitely discovered that Dom Bess is a real talent, especially after coming in on a tough situation and making 55 runs was in itself an achievement in his very first test. So Dom Bess, this will do wonders to his confidence, and that's the way to go, Dom Bess. So Dom Bess should be the most happiest man, even though England actually lost this particular test match. Mark Wood 3 overs 1 made and none for 7, and everything was over. So that really wraps up the daily cricket show of mine today, this on a Sunday. Hope to see you all tomorrow. That's on my Monday, which will be the next cricket broadcast. That's it, dear friends and subscribers. This is your host Ram, finally signing off this on a Sunday. Thank you.